We are using tolling scenarios. Actually, that slide should just say tolling and not tolling recommendation. We'll use tolling scenarios to inform the modified LPA that we're taking into NEPA. And I'm going to describe a little bit of what we're doing on tolling and maybe more importantly, what we're not. What we are doing is starting with the assumption that a variable rate toll will be a component of the locally preferred alternative. And our team is modeling tolling scenarios to help differentiate between design options and to support a broader regional conversation, understanding what those sensitivities are. What it is not, the tolling discussion that we'll be having and culminating in April, our program will not be making a recommendation on toll rate. There will be a decision external to the program coming much later. We won't know even what the possible range of rates are until we embark on a traffic and revenue study, which begins in earnest this summer and will continue on throughout the next year. I see there's a...
So I'd just like to add on that the letter that we received from Metro and City of Portland, we took that letter very seriously, and that's why we are running these models that are looking at making sure that we are not missing anything, whether it's land use, whether it's the maximizing throughput on transit, all of those things. Tolling rates are all being looked at in these models to say, okay, how can we impact demand going through this corridor? So this is being taken very seriously. Our team is putting a lot of time into this effort to get those answers for you. So it's not anything that we are ignoring. It's something that we take serious. And if we can change demand by doing some of these things, we will come back to this group and say, this is what we found. If we can't change demand, on the other hand, we will come back to this group and say, this is what we found.